live, man. Yeah, me live, yeah. Me live, yeah. Yeah, man, me live, man. Welcome to Yardi TV. Yeah, man. Welcome to Yardi TV. Yeah, man. Some of them say, welcome, President Live. You hear me say? Welcome to President Live. Yeah, man. Tide, yeah. Tide, yeah. President, I go unravel the intention of our Prime Minister. But first, little matter that I have to clear up. Yes, I have to clear up some house matter. Yes, I have to clear up some matter. Cause a pure arms of a galang in the youth space. Yes, pure hypocrisy a go on in the youth space. I go come chat about it today. And all who no like it, do no best. All who no like it, do no best. Because when it comes to hypocrisy, that is what holding back this country and especially the party. Yes, party that I love, the party that I stood for the past umpteen year and not even can can add it up because from me and we tear out body pants. From me to myself, and we tear out body pants before me even reach good teenager. Yes, from a 12-year old, me a run behind this party here, led by Michael Manley. And right you know is a party of pure hypocrisy. Tide, yeah. Me I go tell you, the hypocrisy where hold back this party. This party where giant, giant of our time, our century, Bill, Bill. I mean, I talk about people like Norman Manley, Mike Manley, people like Tim Samila, and people, me you have me excuse if I don't remember certain name. But when I talk about people like Norman Manley, people like Michael Manley, and people like Portia Simpson, people The hypocrisy this party today is deafening. Deafening. And this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm going about. After Simpson, yes, after Portia retire as leader of the People's National, at them time there, the party take a drastic change. The the masculinity, yes, after Portia Simpson debate office as the leader of the PMP, the party took a drastic turn. The masculinity, yes, the masculinity. And people, when I speak of the masculinity, me I talk about the man up, the man up, the 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 men with feedback, yes, men in the party with feedback balls, them disappear. The man them, the man them, the man them were supposed to stand up like man that behave feminine within the People's National Party. That's why the party lose its standing. And it after build back, you know. After build back. Because the party, yes, the PMP start have member within the party where we don't know, we don't know which side of the gender them belongs to. The party has lost its masculinity, and when I know so whole heap of people I go vex, them I go vex, and up in themselves. But the PMP space, the PMP space has become feminist, girly type, girly type. The woman them with the thanks, and them start stand up for the party. The woman them in the PMP, and them start going like say, the man them within the party start act feminist. And today I am also going to talk about the youth space. I am going to talk about the YouTube space, the vloggers, yes, the vloggers within the party, the vloggers within, yes, the vlogger them, where say them a campaign, or them a carry the torch for the People's National Party. Them a behave like, some of them a behave like fish vendor. Some of them a behave like fish vendor. Fishy. Them a act fishy. Most of the vlogger them were out there a defend the PMP cause. When them depend the app I defend the PMP, you can't see them, the way of them talk, and the way of them flash them finger, and long out them tongue. You wonder if them are solicit while them depend the YouTube space. Most of them act fishy. And I see a certain development within the YouTube space. If you not act fishy, people want on a screen record me. Oh, you ask why if I wig me have on. Yes, me have on wig. Yes, me have on wig. A wig me have on, yes. Me not hide it. But I can't answer to my wig wearing. I can't answer to my wig wearing. Did you in Jamaica in 2010? Was you following the West Kingston uprising when Dodos, yes, Dodos, you ask about, oh, me I talk about feminine and me have a wig. Me I go defend my wig wearing. Me I go defend it. I am president. That is what president. That is the moniker I carry. President. So don't watch my wig. When I wear my wig, me now come and I flash my finger and I go on like girl and I come on YouTube. I beg every minute of the day. No, I put on my wig because I like the style of Dodos. Yes, I am following the style and pattern of Dodos. I am an admirer of Dodos. So if you don't want to see me in my wig, F off. Because me know say me not act girly. No, me not act girly. Nobody no see me. I flash my finger. I long out my tongue when me attack. I'm a come on YouTube. I beg like them. Girl. Me come here and me just defend my party. That's all me do. Me come here and me defend my PMP party. Come me born and me grow in it. So that is the reason why I wear my wig. Did you remember when time them capture Dodos after the Tivoli insurgent, eh? When them capture Dodos, when Al Miller I try bring him through the police dragnet, eh? Dodos did have on a wig, and I like it. I like it. I like it. That's why I am wearing a wig. And I name myself President. Not president. President. So I don't come here with no wig wearing because I have a fishy agenda. I don't have no fishy agenda. Listen the way how I speak. I don't have no fishy or sissy agenda. I just come and speak the raw and truth. You have some people who them them support the vlogger them will come with them fishiness. Yes. And vlogger them support the one them were join a fishy club. It seems like some fishy club around the YouTube space. If he is not a part of the fishy club, nobody no one like and share your content. Nobody no one like up your content. Nobody want like up your content because you is not from the 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 the, the fishmongers. But people, that is why I believe that the PMP lose out the masculinity of the party have disappeared drastically. Yes, the masculinity disappear. The people them where I defend the PMP in the YouTube space. Sometimes you try to think about the modus operandi. Sometimes you think if it's a club, yes, you have some people where support the space. It's like if them don't know say you're in that link there. That link there, that fish link there, them not support you. That's why I have respect for people like Rattigan. I have respect for people like Wayne Lonesome. I have respect for Make We Talk. I have many more where I have respect for because when them come as themselves. Racha. Racha. Them not come with the modus operandi. People, me I tell you no, this is what I see going on with the YouTube space. So when I come on the soapbox, when I come to YouTube and do my thing, I now flash my finger and long out my tongue and go on feminist because I want you to like me. I want you to like my video because of my content and what I am speaking about. And this is what I'm going to do now. So listen me carefully. Listen me carefully. People of Jamaica, you have seen the action of, of Andrew Holness and the old GLP. Them come back with the same thing that them do coming up to the 2025 election. I wanna now go see it roll out fully, but me I get Mark Golden aware. Yes, me I get Mark Golden aware. Andrew Holness come back with the same script. The same script. And the same script him come back with. You know say it is pure um opening. Pure opening. I go on now. Pure opening. That is the script where Andrew Holness start out with when him start campaign in a 2025. So people, especially the People's National Party, make sure say that they're on a P and on a Q because Andrew Holness a come back with the same script when use in a 2025 going up to the 2025 election. Same script him coming back with, but you now go see it fully roll out. But when you say Andrew Holness a go round and about him a start project, especially in a East Kingston and all of them project there, them now go come through until about 2020, 2028, going into 2029, when it a come to election. You see him go on same way again with this cutting a ribbon. And the same cutting a ribbon, him a come back with. So me a one more golden. Look out. This man here, Andrew Holness, a come back with the same script because him head no better than that. Him head no better than that. The reason why the people them don't have St. Elizabeth and Westmoreland not get the help yet to build back them life is because Andrew Holness a wait until the local government election. You see him start run round and start build one house and two house and give people. And then you see him come and start opening ceremony for this and that. Same modus operandi. But people, one of the funniest thing everybody is talking about is the Prime Minister explanation. The Prime Minister explanation about his recent surprise show up at the 2026 World Cup that that everybody 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 was stunned by the Prime Minister explanation, and we need the the Jamaica Football Federation to come out. We need an explanation from the Jamaica Football Federation, because that federation has become a very corrupt federation also, and it is very unlike that the president of the Jamaica Football Federation would likely to come out and explain to the Jamaican people about the Prime Minister. I don't I, I don't want to say things that the Prime Minister really said. So I am going to play what really the Prime Minister said in his explanation, and then we'll try and delve into the situation. Cause this Prime Minister, yeah, him no look like say him head good. He no look like this Prime Minister, yeah, head good. No, no, no. He no look so. It no look like say our Prime Minister is speaking from sanity. It really no look so. Because people, the Prime Minister explained.
I was in the United States to watch a major event. Yeah, let me put everybody at ease. I went there on my own dime.
On my own
The
dime.
government didn't pay for me to go. I paid for myself. But luckily, I was also the guest of FIFA. So
luckily, luckily, him went on him own dime. The Prime Minister went on him own dime. What a language to use to the Jamaican people. What a language. I went on my own dime. What a language to use to the Jamaican people. I went on my own dime. This man, you know, no mincing word. But listen.
was invited to attend. And for good reason. You may know that Jamaica is part of a bid to host the Women's World Cup in 2031. Again, I want us as Jamaicans to stop thinking small-minded and think big, right?
Hey, people, people. This is a this is a this is a total embarrassing explanation from our Prime Minister. A total embarrassment. Because here is it. The Jamaican people want to know if the Prime Minister pay, pay, pay his own way to the World Cup final. And this is what the Prime Minister said. The Jamaican people need to think big. Think big. Jamaica need to think big. How dare you say that, Prime Minister? Jamaican need to think big. What a piece of embarrassment. Our Prime Minister just embarrassed me like that.
Prime Minister Andrew Holness was among the world leaders in attendance at the FIFA World Cup final, where Spain made history with a thrilling victory over Argentina. After the match, he shared this message.
What a match! Spain deserves the victory. They played well. They played with heart. They played with passion. Argentina did well. They played well as well. It was clear that Spain was the superior team. Listen.
I bet the Prime Minister did tell the Jamaican people them say him went to the FIFA World Cup final to be an analyst. Because this is what the Prime Minister do. The Prime Minister come to the Jamaican people and analyze the match to the Jamaican people. Listen. The Prime Minister was giving his analytic views of the match. So when the Prime Minister go come and I go tell the Jamaican people, say, he went to the World Cup final because the Jamaican women team is going to be one of the pending hosts of the FIFA World Cup, Women World Cup in 2031. Who tell the Prime Minister say that you will be in power? Who tell the Prime Minister that he will be in power in 2031? Who tell him that? Who tell the Prime Minister say you are going to be the Prime Minister in 2031? People of Jamaica, it seems like the Prime Minister cook up the election already. It seems like the Prime Minister don't have the fourth term wrap up already. Because the Prime Minister don't I tell the people them say he went and the invitation of FIFA. But there is conflicting argument about when FIFA invite anybody at any function. That's why I would like the president of the Jamaica Football Federation to come and explain to the Jamaican people what is the happening when FIFA invite someone to represent his or her country as a delegate or as a premier, such as a prime minister, because we have heard from people who have been member of football organization, referees, and delegates within the Jamaica Football Federation. Them tell me straight up, say, when FIFA invite anybody to represent them country, FIFA provide everything. FIFA provide ground transportation, hotel accommodation, and a thing with them called per diem. That is a little money for spend. So the Prime Minister come tell me, say, him, 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 him go to the FIFA World Cup final and his own dime. How comes, how comes, how comes, Mr. Prime Minister? How comes you are so bad lucky that FIFA make you pay your way at the World Cup final? How comes? Maybe FIFA here say Jamaica Prime Minister rich. Maybe that's why FIFA asking for pay him one way. Maybe FIFA here say the Jamaica government rob the country so much that them can pay them own expense instead of FIFA sponsor them. Maybe FIFA must hear say Andrew Holness is the richest prime minister in the Western Hemisphere. Maybe FIFA here say Andrew Holness sit down for billions cannot be explained. Maybe FIFA here say our prime minister is the most well paid or overpaid prime minister in the Caribbean. Maybe. But people of Jamaica, what have Jamaica done to try to get rid of this man here? What have Jamaica done? Jamaica allow this man here, Andrew Holness, to get away each time when he make these corrupted new move on the Jamaican public. They make Andrew Holness come back and chat pure bullshit in them ears, pure rubbish, pure cow dung, pure dark shit, pure hack shit, a stack of pure doodoo when him do the things them. People of Jamaica, 5 years ago, 5 years ago, somebody asked the ambassador, why can't them help the Jamaican people to get rid of this corrupted government? And you know what the American them say? You know what the American and the English government say? The Jamaican people have to do it themselves. People. The government of America, the government of the UK, the government of Canada, say them can't help with, and we have to get rid of this man ourselves. And we just sit down so, and make this man come and pass all Nara pan we, Nara, Lord Jesus Christ. When Andrew Holness and the GLP done with Jamaica, with this Nara, will Jamaica stand up on its own again? Will Jamaica stand up on its own when Nara done with Jamaica? People are saying that the Jamaica government is pushing to pass a piece of roadway. Yes, them are trying to push a piece of roadway somewhere out of Portland, St. Thomas, Portland, somewhere on the border between Portland and St. Thomas, to rename it the Paul Bogle Highway. Yes, another year, this government here try push a piece of highway to name it after Paul Bogle in a St. Thomas, the little part will lead you go in a Portland. Anybody know it? Anybody know it? But the opposition spokesman on road, Mr. Luton Cousin, said the piece of road is not fit to be passed. The people them out of St. Thomas, Portland side there so say anytime rain fall or the current high, you know, so sometimes the current high and the current low. Luton Cousin, I said the government must rethink before them name the piece of highway in honor of Baba Paul Bogle. Yes, but the Jamaica Labour Party wants something to talk. For the independent, them want something to talk. So them want pass the piece of bad road in honor of Baba Paul Bogle. For say Them do something for independent by passing a piece of road in honor of Baba Paul Bogle. But Luton cousin said, no, no, no. The people of St. Thomas say, when rain fall or when the tide is high, the whole of the highway flooded by the seawater. Lord Jesus Christ. What a corruption. What a corruption. And at this man you say I'm going to use Nara to fix back Jamaica. Nara to fix back Jamaica. People of Jamaica. People of Jamaica. Why the Jamaican people allow this man here to do all these things to the Jamaican people? Why? Why? Andrew Holness don't explain to the Jamaican people them all know. All know Andrew Holness. Don't explain to the Jamaican people why in integrity report cannot be certified. I know him can't come to the Jamaican people and explain to them why his integrity report cannot be certified. We have an uncertified prime minister leading the Jamaican people from 2018. From 2018, Andrew Holness cannot file his integrity report. And Andrew Holness is still in court on illicit enrichment charge. Lord Jesus Christ. Andrew Holness is still being monitored by the Integrity Commission on illicit enrichment charge as a prime minister. As a prime minister. And people have asked, why every day we get up on Andrew Holness? But this is what I have to say. Why Jamaica? Why Andrew Holness not leave the Jamaican people alone? Why every prime minister feels fit? Why the Jamaican people them allow this uncertified man to still in charge of the country? Why? I have some people who call themselves JCC, Jamaica Council of Churches, and people, the upper hierarchy of the churches, now come out and speak against the Prime Minister of being still investigated on illicit enrichment. And them now ask the church, now ask the prime minister, why him cannot file him integrity report. Why as a prime minister, why you still in court? Why you still in court as a prime minister with the integrity commission? Why? A prime minister supposed to squeaky clean. You're not supposed to dirty. You're not supposed to be wanting of honesty. Why our prime minister is not an honest clot? And the church people them now ask him, now ask the dirty man, the thief of a man, will call himself prime minister. Why you can't be certified? Why you can't be certified? The other day, the Jamaican people, about a month ago now, about 1 month ago now, congregating Crossroad. Yes, the Jamaican people congregating Crossroad in a mass demonstration against this prime minister. Yes, this prime minister and him governance of the country. And while the demonstration was going on, the prime minister fly out, gone, gone on a frolic. And up till now, we don't hear our prime minister speak out against the demonstration. People asking for a clean hand. A clean hand. That's all the people them ask for. A clean hand. Andrew Wheatley. Andrew Wheatley. Andrew Wheatley. That's why when I take sick, that's why when I have any upset stomach, nobody can tell me, say, take Andrews. Nobody when I feel upset, nobody can tell me to take Andrew salt. No, 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 no. Me no in a nothing when name Andrew. Nothing when name Andrew, me no in a that. No, no, no. But people, Andrew Holness as Prime Minister is still having Andrew Wheatley when the Integrity Commission cited Andrew Wheatley an illicit enrichment charge and $164 million when them asked him for to give account for Andrew Holness as Prime Minister said that Andrew Wheatley have the confidence of him. People of Jamaica, when Andrew Holness tell the Jamaican people that him still have the confidence, that him still have confidence in Andrew Wheatley, this is like in our past history, in our past history, when we have governor as pirate Henry Morgan, pirate. The Queen. Yes, people, me are giving a historical view why Jamaica is in this quagmire. Because it is like, oh, the governor general or the government general, the GG, no say Andrew Holness is a pirate, just like in the 1600, just like in the 1600, when piracy did rule Jamaica. Henry Morgan did get the okay from Queen Elizabeth of that time. Yes, Henry Morgan did get the okay from Queen Elizabeth in the 1600, the days of piracy, when piracy run Jamaica. Henry Morgan did get the go ahead, just like how Andrew Holness getting the go ahead from the governor general, no, the government general, who represent Queen Elizabeth now, or I must say King Charles. Queen Elizabeth in that time did give the pirate Henry Morgan the okay to go in the high seas, to go on the high seas and rob and plunder the high seas. Yes, any ship where come from Spain, any ship where come from France, any ship where come across the Queen of England, give Henry Morgan the okay for rob it. And when Henry Morgan get the loot, the Queen said, share it between me and you. That is what going on in Jamaica now. That is what going on in Jamaica now. Because it is said that after Nara, after the governor general, the government general, give Nara the okay, his blessing, Andrew Holness is set. Andrew Holness is set to give the GG a substantial increase on his annual millions where him a get already. For doing what? For doing what? So it is said that Andrew Holness, these are the things where the black of them now go come out and talk about. Them are go talk about things where all of them are talk about. All of them. All of them talk about it. One talk about it 6 o'clock in the morning. Then another one come and talk about it 12 o'clock. Then the next one come and talk about it 2 o'clock. Then the next one come and talk about it again 6 in the evening. And then the next one come and talk about the same thing. Over and over and over. You hear all of the black of them, including the CVM and the TVJ, talking about the same thing over and over and over again. One thing, everybody just a talk about one thing, one thing, one thing. The whole of them now use them brain, them afraid, Them not do no research. So Andrew Holness, each time when Andrew Holness plunder Jamaica like how him take the money when the world donate the aid to the people them will lose all of them belonging in a hurricane Melissa all over Jamaica. It doesn't matter if you come from Western Jamaica. People lose things all in a Kingston too. People lose things all about in a Jamaica. Yes. And not just Western Jamaica alone. But because we see Western Jamaica people did flooded out so badly. People in Westmoreland, St. Elizabeth, Trelawney, Hanover, them people there get the brunt of the hurricane. So that's why we tend to say people did get the most devastation in a Western Jamaica. But if 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 the truth to be told, what about the people them in a content? What about the people them in a content Manchester where because of the hurricane, the aquifer, yes, enough people don't know that word, the aquifer, the underwater well. Yes, the amount of rain will fall in the hurricane, the aquifer overflow, and the people them in a content in a Manchester, them lose them belonging, them house underwater for almost 3 months. Them house underwater. I mean, I hear J. Brian. I talk about that now. All them talk about are just the people them in a Western Jamaica. Me no hear Andre Stevens them a talk about the people them in a content with them house underwater for almost 3 months. Me no hear enough blogger a talk about that. All them talk about are just Western Jamaica. But people all over Jamaica did lose. Lose. You know, so people in a content right, you know, still a take mud out of them house. People still in a content in a Manchester lose all them bulldozer. People park up them truck, them bulldozer, them them whole heap of expensive vehicle in a them yard and the way out. The water just rise up. Them couldn't even move them. I see one woman I show our bulldozer in our yard underwater. People are sure them big dumper truck underwater. So it's not just people in a Western Jamaica alone. Hurricane Melissa mash up them life. Hurricane Melissa mash up people life all over Jamaica, all over. People in a Kingston too. Yes, people in a Sandy Gully get washed where them whole heap of hag and them foul and them foul cub and people bicycle, people little ladder, them little ladder, them little car, them where them use for hustle one on one on the road. Wash where, gone, gone I see, and people People all over the world send, yes, people send donation to help people. Food. Did you know, say, the amount of food will come to give the people them spoil in a warehouse? I did hear say food will come to give people in a Jamaica. I don't know if it's a if it's a conspiracy between the the PSOJ. I don't know if it's a conspiracy by the private sector organization of Jamaica and the government that the food will come. Yes, the food will come for the people them forget the food aid. The food them lock up in a warehouse. I hear say them bust one warehouse some container, and when them bust the container, the whole atmosphere think and rotten. Think the whole atmosphere think, think and rotten. All of the things them like sardine and and all of them tin something, the tin mackerel, salmon, um, all of them thing there spoiling of the tin. Them have to carry it, go dump it. And to God, it is so devastating. That's when them dump it. The same people them, go pick it up and some of them eat it. What a dirty government we have. What a government we have. Them wait until months after, months, almost 6 to 9 months after. Them wait until all of them non-perishable goods there spoil, spoil in a warehouse, spoil before them get it out of the warehouse them. But it never save them spoil, them have to carry it go a retirement dump and them have to carry it go a Riverton and the same people them what them no want get when it good. Them carry it and go dump it at the dungle. And are the same people them end up and name it. The same people them end up and name it. Tell me say Andrew Holness now go hell. Tell me say Andrew Holness no hell bound. Don't tell me say him did World Cup bound. Him hell bound. Hell bound. He must have to go hell. He must have to go hell. The devil they down there wait on him. Waiting on him. Some people are say the devil are gonna refuse him. Where they say the devil are gonna refuse Andrew Holness. Lord Jesus Christ. People. Can one man better than Satan? Can a human being a mortal, a mortal man better than Satan himself? Can a better man, can a better man better than Andrew Holness stand up right here now? Andrew Holness is the baddest man in a Jamaica right here now. Yes, the biggest Dan in a Jamaica now when Andrew Holness a walk. Andrew Holness make sure control the army and the JCF. Yes, one big government done. One big government done, Andrew Holness, is one big government done. If Andrew Holness is not legitimate, can't file him integrity report and him have the whole of the police them and the soldier them a run behind him. Tell me say him is not a done. This is a done in high places. Nobody can tell me nothing. Andrew Holness is a legitimate done, a government done. Not even the PSOJ can talk to Andrew Holness now. Not even the privileged sons of Jamaica. Not even the privileged sons of Jamaica, the PSOJ, can chat to Andrew Holness now. Andrew Holness is like Andrew Holness is like Andrew Holness is like Andrew Holness is like Satan on earth. When I see that man there, I know the personification of Satan. When I say Andrew Holness, I see Satan personified. When I look at Andrew Holness, can one man, can one man be so unscrupulous? Can one man be so unscrupulous? Can one man be untouchable? So untouchable in Jamaica. Can one man sit? Can one man sit at the helm of everything where money is the order of the day? Anything where money is the order of the day, Andrew Holness sit on top of it. Anything where power is concerned, Andrew Holness sit at the top of it. People of Jamaica. People of Jamaica. The other day, the other day, the other day, I saw Andrew Holness fly down, fly down, to open up one of him project them. Cause nobody can tell me nothing. Say, them house there, where Andrew Holness and over in a vineyard town is not Andrew Holness house there. Nobody can tell me nothing. Nobody can tell me nothing. Say the house them where Andrew Holness and over in a vineyard town It's not theme house then. All of them house then. Well, Andrew Holness. Hanover. All of them house there. All of them house there. It's Andrew Holness house there. Andrew Holness is there foreign, you know. And he make sure come. He make sure come. And do the handing over himself. And I hear the sitting MP say something. Yes, the sitting MP, the sitting MP, the sitting MP. Yeah, man. Vineyard Town housing handover ceremony. Yeah, man.
Vineyard Town housing and over ceremony.
Yeah, man. People, I hear the sitting MP, Julian Robinson, say something. And people, I never believe it, say.
The height as Mr. Burbick is. The most honorable Dr. the most honorable Andrew Holness, Prime Minister, Mr. Julian Robinson, Commission spokesperson on finance and public service, and member of parliament for St. Andrews Southeastern.
Julian Robinson strike a card there. And people,
Mr. Martin Miller,
I
director of the NHT,
I love where
the National Housing Trust, members of the NHT's leadership team,
I
our project partners and
I love where Julian Robinson said.
ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon.
I love what Julian Robinson said. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Thank you, Mr. Brogad. I did say my introduction things are not going to reiterate. I'm going to reiterate and say he's a strong advocate for his constituents. Once again, thank you for your remarks.
Sujay Boswell, representing the chairman of the board, Martin Miller, the
People, I want to know if you listen. I want to know if you listen to Julian Robinson carefully. Listen to Julian Robinson carefully.
managing director and the staff of the NHT. For those of you who know this project today is a very good day.
Why would Andrew Holness see it fit? Why would Andrew? This is the thing when Nara go do, you know. This is the thing when Nara go do. Can you hear him talk? Nara going to be a government public partnership. So Andrew Holness I gonna make all of the people them will put up them money to get a piece of Jamaica have a chance. No. A man can stay at Timbuktu and buy a piece of Jamaica. All because of Andrew Holness now. All because of Andrew Holness. Listen to what Julian Robinson said. And tell me, say, if Julian Robinson not talk the truth, tell me if Julian Robinson attack crap. Listen to Julian Robinson. Listen.
Project started many years ago, and there are many lessons to be learned in terms of how long it took to get here. But today is not the day to recite those challenges. But we're very happy that we are here to hand over these units to the very happy homeowners. Prime Minister, one of the challenges that I face as a member of parliament, I represent a constituency that probably has the most sought after lands in the corporate area. Starting in but that will improve densities, that will make it attractive for developers to come in. And again, that means that
People, if you notice them edit the video, them edit it. Them edit the video and cut out the part where I go say starting from the Ligani plane. Cause them a sell Vineyard Town as a part of the Golden Triangle. Yes, the government under Andrew Holness see it fit to include Vineyard Town because them see the lot them where them can buy it out. And Andrew Holness and him family I do business in under the disguise of the NHT.
And this initiative allows eligible young contributors to access up to 2 million for their approved NHT loan to assist with that will support you wherever you are on the home ownership journey. If you're not yet a homeowner, you're a homeowner already, or you're worried about the next hurricane and you want a message that I'm sure resonates. So wherever he goes, one of the issues he continues to champion is housing. And only last week, while addressing the International Building Expo,
Firstly, the government had another issue raised by your very thoughtful member of parliament, who pointed out who didn't get a good education, but
development, not just about the national progress, that the blessings that have brought us to this.
I
Julian
think we can do
Robinson.
more than that still, you know.
Julian
You know,
Robinson.
do I come here, do I give an instrumentals, him give no vocals?
Julian Robinson make it clear to the Prime Minister that the people them where I go buy them house here can afford it. But the people them will come from inner that section here of Vineyard Town. Them can't afford them house here. And it's right. Because it's the people them will live down at the gully, First Avenue and them place. Them can't buy them house here. So Andrew only see it fit to lick down what Julian Robinson said. So them cut out what Julian Robinson say. Yeah man, cut it out. Because them don't want Julian Robinson to, to highlight.
The audience with a stirring July
Them, them don't want Julian Robinson to point out.
by himself hardly needs any introduction.
But just a couple weeks ago at the Jamaica Diaspora Conference, he had everyone talking
People,
not just
I want to know for listen Prime Minister
government, not
Andrew Holness.
progress that
Listen Andrew Holness.
surprisingly
And on see say
he thrilled the
Andrew
audience
Holness directly
line was no way no better than
did did did
don't know
did have plan
the Jimmy Cliff
have
inspiration
plan
to pull him out this afternoon to do something.
to do business
And I
with
want to say
housing. And this is not just
one of
the
the
one
questions
housing lot where Andrew Holness them a do in a vineyard town because them have
international
another high rise building right round a St. Joseph Hospital side. Gone way up in the sky. Gone way up. So them say Vineyard Town as somewhere where them can infiltrate and behave like a house trust house. Them are gippy people, which is pure rubbish. Andrew Holness is nothing but a hustler in a Jamaica. Listening, listening.
Thank you, Dwayne. Thank you, Reverend Father Major Campbell, for your prayers.
People, you see, after the people them demonstrate across the road, Andrew Holness did their foreign, you know. He did their foreign. Foreign him did there. When all of the demonstration are gone. And after he make Jamaica know say Andrew Wheatley have him confident. Yes. After I make we know say Andrew Wheatley have him confident as a member of parliament. Yes. As a member of parliament, he make we know say Andrew Wheatley have him confident. But people, I want to know if you listen Andrew Holness. Because Andrew Holness are making you know clearly, said this a Femi housing. This is an NHT listening. And I want to know listening keenfully. Listen.
Allow me to acknowledge the Mayor of Kingston, my namesake,
Listen
Andrew
to him.
Swaby.
Listening.
Allow me also to acknowledge your Member of Parliament, Julian Robinson. And I see in the audience Mr. Kevin Frith,
This is Andrew
the
Holness at chat.
caretaker for the area, Mr. Sujay Boswell of the NHD board representing the chairman, Mr. Linval Freeman, Mr. Martin Miller and the executive management of the NHD, Ms. Alicia Sawyers and all the beneficiaries, and the members from the wider Vineyard Town community, stakeholders, members of the private sector. I'm not sure if the contractors are here. Contractors are here, yes.
People want to know, say.
Members of the media, the security forces, all nice and decent people.
Say. Nice and decent.
It's a good afternoon. I hear somebody say, big up yourself. Today is a day of fulfillment for Jamaican families. It demonstrates that the National Housing Trust was established to do what you're seeing here, to convert the contributions of working Jamaicans into secure homes, stronger communities, and lasting assets for working Jamaican families. Across two sites, Central Avenue, that's 2A Central Avenue, and 7 3rd Avenue, The NHT has delivered 14 studio apartments,
Business
8
yard,
at Central Avenue and
business.
6 at 3rd Avenue.
Business.
Each unit provides approximately that are
Business.
under 25 units. Because these are smaller developments, they take a lot of time. My schedule is becoming packed. And though I would love to be able to hand over these units in ceremonial style, it's just a lot to do, because very shortly we will have.
Andrew one is them house here a year house. Them house here no house and trust house. Them house here a year house Andrew Holness. Them house here is no NHT house. Nobody go on like say you want trick way. Them house here is no house by NHT. Them house here, your house, Andrew. Your house, them house here. Them house here, your house. Your house, them house here. So no come tell you about no NHT house. Not a NHT house. Your house, them house here, Andrew. So no come tell me no rubbish. No rubbish at all. We know in that. Your house, them house here. Go on like say take way. Big head bump. Listen.
Many more of these to do. So we will only do the handing over for the larger developments. In other words, to have a ceremony of this nature. It makes economic sense as well as better time management. But we had to do this one because there are certain hard lessons that the NHD and the government would have learned. But it is important that we share those lessons with the Jamaican public. Your member of parliament being diplomatic.
Not a, you hear him? You hear him?
Said no, it's not the time to address those issues. But he's well aware, being the member of parliament, of what those issues were. Construction began in this project in 2017. No doubt, 2 years or so before 2017 would have been consumed in planning and approvals, or maybe even more. By 2021, the contract to do this development had to be terminated. When I inquired as to why the contract had to be terminated,
this is where I use NHT, private-public partnership, and this a theme business. This a him and him wife house them in a vineyard town. I feed them house them here. Don't make him trick on no. People of Jamaica no make him trick on no. This man here, don't make him trick on no. A theme house them house here.
My impression was that there may have been some contractor faults, and the analysis is that yes, there were some contractor faults, but a large part of the problem was violence in the community, which made it absolutely difficult for work to take place on this site. The reason why I'm raising it is that we are now enjoying, as a country, the reduction in murders.
People, this is the next thing I want uno start run and Joe listener. People of Jamaica, uno start run and Joe when you hear him come and talk about him a reduce crime. Run him. People uno start run him. Because Andrew Holness I use this thing about him a bring down crime and crime is on the low. People, the youth them in the community them see it say the war thing unnecessary. So we have to give we have to give enough respect to the youths them. We see to it say war nah better than life. And people like Andrew Holness as politician can't issue no gun and give no youths again. Can't issue no gun and give no youths again. No politician can issue no gun and give youth again and tell them say go slaughter them friend or them brother around there. So no politician. So the police them respect Joe officer because I uno dep on the ground and a dirty prime minister like Andrew Holness and Horace Chang and them busy when last on get a raise a pay police when last the government raise on a pay when last una fair fight to get a little raise a pay una fair fight and Andrew Holness I, 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 I use the action of the police. I turn it into politics, using the police as pawn. That is what the Andrew Holness government do. Every time you hear them talk, them live on crime. Oh, when you talk about crime, Andrew Holness, and in your constituency up in a Tower Hill and them place there, a pure criminality are going, a pure drive-by are going up there. Pure drive-by are going up in your constituency, Tower Hill and them place there. Up there, nah run good. But look at most of the PMP community them. Dormant. You know, so we reach Blackbird last week. Pepper spray. Blackbird get up all time, but him have to get up for defend shatter. Him have to do it, cause if him not do it, him out. And him not do it, him out. So him have to get up all time bed and go defend shatter. And you about Ray. So stop talk about crime. Stop talk about crime.
Recently, an article was published that closes them out and keeps them on the margin. No doubt, maybe parts of this is true. Maybe those who are in gangs didn't get a good education. Maybe they have no skills to get a job. But my retort to this always, what about those who didn't get a good education, but are not in gangs, are not squeezing the trigger? What about those who, despite the social injustice, decide that I am going to stay on the right side of the law? Why should criminals get preference over people who, regardless of whatever social injustice, decide to maintain the law and be law-abiding citizens? And therefore, we see in this project the effects of criminality on the society. And I want you to think about that for a moment. The families who are going...
remember before the election last year when it is said that some project supposed to start over somewhere in a Spanish town, somewhere in a Camanal, and the Prime Minister come and I said, people want come over there, hijack the work, and I said them a bad man. And the same speech him come back here so with. Same speech. So people me are telling us say the Prime Minister is a dunce bad. Dunce. Him a try use back the same script where him using at the last election. Same script. Same script the Prime Minister try use back again. Going up to 2020 30 election again. And the same script him a go use. That's why I tell Mark Golding them say, be careful. Because Andrew Holness is so fucking dunce. Andrew Holness is so fucking dunce. That's Andrew Holness don't know say people don't understand say him a use back the same script where him use in the 2025 election, and the same script him a go come back with for this season again when election call. Because him know say an election soon have to call the people them now go wait until 2030. Andrew Holness have to go before 2030. That's why they must start campaign already. Because them know say the people are go tell them say them have to call election. No, 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 no. Because this Nara business now go work. This Nara fuckery now go work. Because everybody have to see say this Nara thing yeah, is just a way out to ship out the money out of Jamaica. This Nara thing yeah, is just a gang thing to ship out all the money out of Jamaica in them bank account people. That's why me are telling you say, read the script of Andrew Holness and the same script him a come back with. The only thing missing now is the cutting of ribbon. But look, as soon as election call, whether it be parish council election or going up to the next general election, a pure ribbon this man you go and cut again. It a go be a ribbon cutting. It a go be nothing but ribbon cutting again. That's why I put Nara in gear to set up all the project them where can just go around and cut ribbon. Cut ribbon and nothing now do. You see how him cut the ribbon down at St. Thomas for the urban center. And I know the urban center don't have water in it. Oh, the urban center don't have proper water system in it all. No. The urban center don't even have good sewage system in there yet. And Andrew Holness cut ribbon for that and put people in there. The urban center become it's taking time to become a high soar in a St. Thomas. The urban center. When you hear nobody talk about the urban center, eh? When you hear nobody talk about it, no. Not even the parish council moving yet. Not even the St. Thomas Parish Council moving yet. Cause first thing the fee is too expensive for the parish council. The rent. The rent is too plentiful for the parish council. But people are the one on you know. Are the one Andrew Holness. Don't make the Jamaican people them patient run out upon you. Don't make the hunger of the Jamaican people boil up on you. Time to go. You must know when time to go. PJ Patterson. PJ Patterson was like you. Take one, take two, and him take three. And him at least Lego. But you with your greed, it a go cost you and your family have to live up out of Jamaica. Watch it. Watch it. You're taking the Jamaican people for a ride. You're taking the Jamaican people for a ride. Me the warn you, Andrew Holness. Leave the Jamaican people alone. Time to go. Time to go. Time to go. Don't make the wrath of the Jamaican people be on your shoulder. Nah, go good. Nah, go good, Baba. Nah, go good. You're going a little bit too much now. Time to take a bow. You say, oh, we are beg you. You say, oh, we are beg you. Time to take a bow. Give this Jamaican people, give the Jamaican people another alternative. Give the Jamaican people another alternative. We the beg you, Andrew Holness. We the warn you. Give the Jamaican people another alternative. We are beg you, sir. Give we another alternative.
Are going to benefit from this were delayed their benefits because criminals extorted the site, made it difficult for the contractor to do their job, threatened the people. The era was very difficult to work in.
Pure this
So those who sometimes speak as if they are in support of the criminal.
But Prime Minister, you not gonna build some house down at Tivoli Garden. You know did cut some ribbon down at Rasta City. Desmond Mackenzie, and they ask you to tap Andrew Holness on him shoulder and ask him say if him not have some house for build down at Rasta City. Tap him on him shoulder and ask him say if him not have some house for build down at Rasta City. Remember saying they cut some ribbon down there at the last election? You know remember Blackbird? Blackbird, Desmond Mackenzie, Blackbird. I want you to tap Andrew Holness on him shoulder and ask him say if him no remember say him did for build some house to down a Rasta City. Ask him. Ask him. And you see the people them down at Tower Hill, and them place there in a fitting constituency, Olympic Garden and them place there. Ask him about the house them when promise on the down there. Ask him about the house them. Ask him. Ask him about the house them. If him not build some house for no down there. Ask him. Time they are talk about bad man. At them time there, when you go build the house them down at Rasta City, you have to see bad man. You talk about bad man, a bad upside. Wait until you fi build the house them down at Rasta City and Olympic Garden and Tower Hill. You have to see bad man. And I want you chat off your mouth like that.
Criminals should understand that we cannot be ambivalent about criminality. because it is the criminals who are depriving the people, including the poor people in their own community, of the possibility of their community developing. And I encourage all Jamaicans to reflect on this. The criminals are not Robin Hoods. They are not your friends.
Liar tell. You is not Robin Hood. Prime Minister, you is the only criminal that is not Robin Hood. Prime Minister Andrew Holness, you is not the only, you is the only criminal that is not like Robin Hood. You rob from the poor and you just put it solely in your bank account. You and your wife and your picnic them. That's all you care about. You don't care about poor people. When we talk about Robin Hood, we are talking about thief, robber, robber like you, robber like you. You are not like no Robin Hood. You rob for just your family alone. Just your family alone. You don't rob and give the poor nothing. So you is no Robin Hood. You is no Robin Hood. Majority of the youths them, when me know a robber, them a Robin Hood. Them rob and them help them community. And that uno no like as politician. When the youth them go out there and make a step and come back in the community and give it to the poor people. And that uno no like. Uno no like that, Andrew Holness. Uno no like that. That are when a fight against. Uno no love when the youth them go out there and take it and come spread it in the community. Uno no like that. You are no Robin Hood. We know that. You is no Robin Hood. You rob just for your son and your family. Just for your sons and your family you rob for. You know, rob for the poor people get none. People them have it to say, look at your community. Don't have a good clinic. Don't have a good basic school. And that everybody has said, you know, take care of your community just like how you know business with the road them in a Jamaica and you is the chairman of the road safety council. You don't care about road and you're chairman for road safety council. You not gonna hear me talk about no what can go so. Me not do that again. Me not do that again. Me not use that slang there again about what can go so. That is the word of a rascal. Me not praise rascal. Damien Crawford a rascal. So no hear me about what can go so. Me not use that slang there again. Power, 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 power. As the Portia said. And where Mark Golden said, power, power. Nothing about what can go so. A rascal talk that. And PNP for stop about what can go so. A traitor talk that. Judas alone talk about what can go so. A Judas talk that. What can go so. What can go so. Your backside traitor you. But anyhow, Andrew Holness with the pan. Andrew Holness, you is no Robin Hood. Just as how you say, no Robin Hood.
The criminals delay or prevent development. And what we are looking at here, a development which started in 2017, we can only look to hand it over now. almost 9 years after. That is the impact of criminality on the society. And therefore, all Jamaicans must be invested in the reduction of the murder rate. We have seen now over 3 years solid reductions heading into the 4th year of reduction in murders. There is a dividend under some level of control in this area. Having said that, I want to segue into another issue raised by your very thoughtful member of parliament, who pointed out that there is an increase in demand, an increase in attention in communities like these, Vineyard Town.
Yes.
Developers would want to come and put up high-rise luxury apartments.
Like you,
he didn't say that, but
like you. Yes, him said.
To
Him
make
said,
the point a little clearer.
Him said developer
that
like you. Yes, him said developer like you. Yes, developer like you. Because people will not understand, you know. The people them nowadays, you know, the people them will have them store in the downtown area. The rich people them will have them store. Nobody at Harborview them not sell them house to Harborview people them not sell them house. Harborview people them not sell them house. And the next thing with Harborview house them now have the land space. But you see the house them in a vineyard town have some big land space. So if investor can get for buy like 3-4 lot beside them one another, it's a whole heap of land, acreage of land that them have, you know. So the investor them want invest in a places like Vineyard Town because the business people them will live up in a places like Cherry Garden and Beverly Hills and Jacksonville. The people them kind of have the impetus for every night after them close them. Sometimes them do even want to close them store early at night time. Sometimes some people want to lock up them business at 10 o'clock. Yeah, man, you have people downtown where most of them can open up them business at 10 o'clock at night because downtown safe. But it's true, the climbing of the hill, them can't do it. So when the people them know so them can get a nice unit in a vineyard town, can buy brand new house at reasonable price. And the thing with it again, vineyard town, some people don't understand, you know. What is vineyard town? Look at it now. The security in a vineyard town is very awesome. Don't look on it, say you have some little community like Gully and up little further and places like Mount View nearby. But look on it, the Vineyard Town community is surrounded by at least 6 police stations. 6! Imagine that. Plus the JDF, one more security them want than that. People feel good with security. And worst of all, Deanery Road, Langston Road is like police territory. So you have the Vineyard Town Police Station, Rallington Town Police Station, Mountain View Police Station, Armand Barracks, Upper Camp, Elliston Road, Franklin Town, 7 security posts, the right around Vineyard Town. So it is a super safe community. So when time you Andrew Holness them build build a little small gated community up there. So it's safe. So the people them, the business sector will buy them house. The once them house there, I sell for a 30 million, you know. No little poor man in a vineyard town can buy them house there. Them house there for rich people. Rich people are people where have it.
Developers would want to come and develop the lots here, put apartments here, put other
Like
forms of housing solutions here
like you,
that
Andrew, like
may be out of the reach of the people who live here. In other words, he was pointing to the possibility, the real possibility and fear that development could displace the residents who are here.
And that to me, lie, incinerate, lie. Julian Robinson I mean that. Not about displacement. Not at all the man incinerate about displacement. The man has said the amount of money where the house them are gonna sell for. Ordinary people them will live around in the community. Now go can afford it. That is where the man has said. So how dare you, Andrew Wallace, go talk about this place? Not like that. Julian Robinson I mean nothing like that. Lie! Lie, Andrew Wallace, you lie again. Lying on Julian Robinson, you're a liar.
And I want to assure the Member of Parliament and all the other residents that the government is very sensitive to this issue. And in our policy considerations, this is something that we pay close attention to.
Liar.
How are we going to treat with this? Firstly, the government has, more than any other government, I would say, created opportunities and options for contributors to the NHD to access financing for housing solutions. You would have heard some of them mentioned earlier. One of them, of course, being the advance deposit program for young persons. And again, your Member of Parliament sought to claim ownership of this. And I wanted to clarify that again, let me be diplomatic. No, it's not the time.
Lie, pure lie. Lie is a lying tongue.
But there was a proposal to provide each young borrower with a $500,000 grant for a deposit. This program is slightly different.
Follow fashion, or not follow fashion, the PNP, yes. We not follow the PNP, yes. That was a part of the PNP manifesto. Yes. But the PNP no vex, cause at least them put something on the table. But Andrew Holness, you not use that. You just a talk about that. That is not going to use by you. Because you not gonna use that. Because this development here is your family business. Your family business. You no want that in a family business. You no want that. So no come talk.
Right. What this program does is that someone who qualifies for a loan but who doesn't have the deposit up front could get access to the loan early in the process. So they could access up to $2 million of the loan they have negotiated with the NHD, and then they can use that for the deposit. And then as the loan progresses, they will earn the funds to meet the gap that is created by the advance. So that's the nature of what we call the
Prime, Prime Minister want bite off him tongue cause him can't find word. Lying. Liar! One yam off your tongue. One bite your tongue for find word. Lie, to lie.
Advance deposit for young persons program. And Martin, you have to give us a report as to how that the take up for that is going.
Lie.
But I'm highlighting it here
Lie.
as one of the
Liar!
efforts of the government to enable demand, meaning to make demand effective so that people can actually purchase the houses that are available. Another program that we have put in is the Home Resilience Loan, and you can get $3.5 million at 2% under this Home Resilience program to improve your home, to make it hurricane, earthquake proof, to make a stronger home.
Earthquake proof.
We have changed
people, earthquake proof. Earthquake proof. Earthquake proof. Oh, you have to make your house earthquake proof. Eh? Okay. The Prime Minister will give you a big money before you build your house that you can build it per spring. You know them shock absorber? Yeah, the shock absorber them, yeah, where them put on some high-rise building. That's when the house them a shake them just bend go down on the ground and just come up back. Yeah. When the tremor go on, it just rock over and rock come back. Yeah. Them a rock over there. Them a rock over the earthquake proof. Damn idiot. Damn idiot but earthquake proof. Damn idiot. Idiot. Earthquake proof. Damn idiot. Earthquake proof. Lie till the chat. Gibberish. Lie, 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 lie. You lie, 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 lie. You lie, lie, lie. Lie. Liar. Liar. A lying tongue is an abomination to the Lord. But this man has done a lying tongue, because this man is Satan himself. Satan himself.
from the 7+ to the 5+ loan program. Before you had to wait 7 years before you could approach the NHT for another loan. Now it's only 5 years and you can approach the NHT for a home improvement loan. These are all things that we're doing to make home access much easier. And then the public sector workers, I'm sure they would appreciate that we have put in a program where they get a concessionary rate of they get a 1% reduction if they spend 5 years in their profession. In other words, this is designed to encourage our public sector workers to stay. So teachers and
people, don't feel say a long time this, you know. This is last. This is the week after the big demonstration where the people them demonstrate up across the road. Where Key Asburn do that wonderful demonstration against bad governance. Is the immediate week the Prime Minister cut all him visit them where I visit all over the world and come hand over him house them where him and him wife build in a vineyard town. Yes, family business. Family business. Yes, family business. And then as him do that, so him just jet off again. Ghana, Guyana. But people, this prime minister here is like Satan, you know. This prime minister is like Satan. People, wanna notice that the prime minister go to Guyana? As the prime minister visit Guyana, so Guyana, it have that Guyana have one of the most where I say devastated tragedy for years, After Satan himself, Satan's son, Andrew Holness visit Guyana go collect award. Yes, the Prime Minister did visit Guyana, go collect award. Yes. And you see what happened? You see what happened? Immediately after him return, ferry overturn. Ferry overturn in a Guyana, killing off um 50 odd and still counting Guyanese at sea, and over 100 and odd still can be found, still underwater. Satan himself visit Guyana. Yes, anyway, this man here visit is only so far him visit America. We not hear about no tragedy in America yet. But anyway, this Satan visit, anyway, this Satan of a man visit, tragedy, tragedy, tragedy after, as in gone, tragedy, Satan. I have one, the world leader then, don't invite this man here on the country. Tragedy, him a go left behind. Don't invite him in a space. This man here, anywhere visit, tragedy after, Satan himself.
Police officers, members of the JDF, they would benefit from this. Then we have another initiative where we are now giving 20% of units in housing development sponsored by the NHD to persons 35 years or younger. So that's for young people. It was 10%, we've doubled it now to 20%. And this will help significantly. And this is not to mention the reductions in interest rates. Most persons who are accessing mortgages at the NHD do so at 0%. 0%. We have increased the loan limits several times in the last 10 years. But here's the challenge. All of these things that we're doing on the demand side, whilst we do it with the intention to increase access, what it actually does is to increase demand, and it causes prices to rise. In other words, our good effort to make home ownership affordable to the average person by
people, I'm tired to hear this, man. Tired to hear. Tired to hear. Tired to hear. Tired to hear this, man. But people. I have a song where I have a play which is dedicated to the Prime Minister of Jamaica. People, this song here, I am dedicating this song here, Prime Minister of Jamaica. People, I want to listen to this song here. I am dedicating to the Prime Minister of Jamaica. Listen carefully. Because you know, say the time me forward, me have to play a song. You don't know that is my modus operandi. I have to play a song. Who am I play a song for Andrew Holness? Because when I check it out, Andrew Holness is nothing at all Andrew Holness doing but doing this. This is what Andrew Holness doing, people. This is what Andrew Holness doing. This is what Andrew Holness is doing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No.
Andrew Holness, may I talk to you? You see the people them down at St. Elizabeth. You see the people them down at Westmoreland. You see the people them in a Trelawney. The people them in a Hanover. Andrew Holness, you see the people them we get flooded out down a Content, down a Manchester. You see the people them will get flooded out down in a Portland too. At this them attack and Holness. On this church people where I give the money. Listen this. All of the church people.
Just a one step more.
Cause I feel like bombing a church. Lord Jesus Christ,
Now
don't
that you know that the preacher is lying.
Boy, may I tell you people, the preacher is lying. Dirty preacher, them is lying. Andrew Holness take up with money and I give the church. I give the church people. I feel like bombing a church. That me feel like. But people, later, I feel like bombing a church. That may I tell them.